What's up, guys? Today's June 19th, 2021, and Daily Mail is dropping some bombs today. One of them is that Iran is now transporting 123 ghost ships carrying oil from Iran to China. This discovery was made that Iran is now flying foreign flags on their ships and using those to transport up to 1 million barrels of oil per day to China. Intelligence experts warned that the expanded fleet shows Iran, which announced hardliner Ibrahim Raisi as its president yesterday, is boosting development of its nuclear capability despite international curbs. It is believed that this is what they're using to fund that expansion of their nuclear arms. The fleet uses a string of techniques to evade sanctions as it sails the globe with its illegal cargo, including registered vessels in small nations without the ability to monitor tankers flying their flag. Iranian vessels are also, quote, spoofing, manipulating the GPS that reports a vessel's position so it appears to be elsewhere when it docks undetected in prohibited areas. Satellite imagery provided to the Mail on Sunday shows ships in the illegal Armada allegedly spoofing last month and others traveling to load oil onto Chinese ships in the South Sea. Ships also use flag hopping to switch their registration between nations and mask their identity. Now, of course, U.S. sanctions designed to stop Iran financing international terrorism and developing its nuclear program ban the Middle East state from selling oil abroad. Between February and May, UANI, which stands for United Against Nuclear Iran, successfully applied for 7 ships in the fleet, which includes 20 supertankers able to carry more than 2 million barrels of oil, to have their flags deregistered after alerting national authorities and insurers. Other countries that buy from Iran include Syria and the UAE. UANI senior advisor Sir Ivor Roberts, a former foreign officer counterterrorism chief, said that if only a sixth of the Armada's tankers evaded detection and completed just one shipment a week, Iran would be exporting 2.4 million barrels a day, which is 300,000 more than before the sanctions were reimposed in 2018. He added, quote, the volume of black market oil China is buying from Iran is staggering. That gives the regime in Tehran the foreign currency it needs to build up its reserves, ramp up its nuclear program in the face of international sanctions, and pursue its terror sponsoring agenda abroad. So there we have it, folks. Iran is hot on the selling path with China, dumping off millions of barrels of oil for billions upon billions of dollars, and that money is most likely going to fund their nuclear program, which we were just like, hey, yeah, go ahead. We'll get back in the nuclear deal with you. The foreign policy of this administration is troublesome, to say the absolute very least. What do y'all think about this? How does the U.S. get involved in this? Do we send the Navy out there to do some blockade? We just got General Flynn's brother was promoted to general, 4-star general, and is now in charge of the Pacific Theater. So hopefully we get a little bit of action out there and we stop and try and thwart some of this illegal exportation and the circumventing of sanctions. So we'll see what happens. Stay frosty. God bless each and every one of you. God bless America. Make the fortune cookie country pay for this.